They say kindness is a strength. But in the boardrooms of billion-dollar empires, in the dark corners of politics, in the silent tension of a corporate war, kindness is often the first thing thrown away. We were taught to be good, to be polite, to obey. But the ones who rise the fastest often don't play by those rules. They bend the truth. They hide their intentions. They use charm as a weapon and fear as a shield. Are they evil, or are they simply tuned into how the real world works? Maybe they've just accepted a truth we're afraid to admit, that society rewards those who understand power, not those who avoid it. So here's the question. If power is a game, who wrote the rules? And more importantly, are you playing or being played? From the playground to politics, from offices to empires, life constantly asks one question. How much power do you have? Not kindness, not wisdom, not effort. Power. Niccolò Machiavelli once wrote, "It is better to be feared than loved if one cannot be both." Harsh? Yes, but history proves it right more often than we'd like to admit. Think about the leaders we remember. Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, Napoleon. All brilliant, all ruthless. All played the game of power and won. But what if we told you the game hasn't changed? It's just more polite now, hidden behind handshakes, job titles, and smiles. The silent war for control still rages on. So if the game of power never changed, if society still silently rewards the ruthless, the real question is not, why do they win? But rather, what kind of mind allows them to win? Psychology has a name for the traits many of these high-power individuals share: the dark triad. Narcissism, Machiavellianism, psychopathy. Not disorders, but strategies. Cold, effective, and terrifyingly efficient. A narcissist believes they are superior. A Machiavellian knows how to manipulate others like chess pieces. And a psychopath feels no guilt, no empathy, only results. But were they born like this, or shaped by a system that rewards emotional detachment? In a world where vulnerability is punished, ruthlessness becomes armor, and power, the ultimate drug. The corporate ladder, the political arena, even social media, they don't reward kindness. They reward control. The better you hide your humanity, the further you go. Maybe ruthlessness isn't a flaw. Maybe it's just a mirror, reflecting exactly what our world has become. In a world obsessed with control, can kindness survive? Or does it get crushed, buried, and forgotten? Or maybe kindness, too, can be a form of strength. True kindness isn't weakness. It's choosing compassion even when vengeance is easier. It's standing tall without stepping on others. But let's be honest, being kind in a ruthless world hurts. A kind person surrounded by mocking faces and shadows. But holding on to a glowing heart, emotional surrealism, concept art. So how do kind people survive? The answer, they evolve. They stop being naive and start being wise. They learn to say no without guilt, to protect their peace without apology, to fight not with cruelty, but with clarity. And slowly, quietly, they rise, not as rulers of fear, but as leaders of meaning. Who do you want to be in this world? Someone who climbs to the top at any cost? Or someone who stands firm by the values they believe in? If this message spoke to you, consider subscribing. Let's keep learning how to lead with soul.